Hello, wonderful families, and welcome to this quick tutorial on how to read grades in the new ELC. As you know, we have had an update, and so it looks a little bit different than it has in the past, which is why we definitely need a quick tutorial on how this whole thing works. So, as you can see, we are in the sample English, Math, and French course, and right now in that course, it's the spring semester. Now, obviously, if you're watching this at the beginning of the year, it's actually the fall semester, but for example, we're going to use that. You'll also see that we have some different categories in this. So we have spring math exams and homework and such. We have the assignments inside of each one, and then we have a whole bunch of numbers over here. We used to only have a few, and now we have a whole lot more. So let me give you a quick overview of what all of these mean. First off, let's go ahead and look at this math video quiz and also the competence rating. So as you can see, we have a bunch of numbers. The only two that are especially important to pay attention to are the grade and the range, the second and third columns over. Now, in the range one, we see how much the assignment is worth. So it can be worth 0 to 10 points. In this case, the student earned 10 points, which means they have 100%. In the next assignment, it's out of 100 points. They earned a 90, which means they currently have a 90%. Now, all these two other columns mean are some things to help you understand how each assignment is contributing to the overall grade. So because this assignment, this video quiz, is only worth 10 points, it's only contributing about 9% of the grade. Because of course they got 100 in this and they got a 90 in this. So it shows us how the grade breakdown works. Because of their grade here, they have a 90.9. So it shows us together these equal 100, and there you go. Over here we have the contribution to the course total. So that means that because right now there isn't a lot in this category or in this class altogether, so 70% of it is falling on this competence rating. Why? Because it's worth 100 points. So it's one of the heaviest weighing things inside of this category or this whole class right now. So like I said, these numbers over here and these numbers over here aren't anything to worry too much about. It's the grade, range, and percentage, the familiar ones that you're going to want to focus on. Now, to help out, because I know there's some confusion, let's take a look at this chapter 3.1 competence rating in the next category down. As you can see, the first one has a dash in the grade area. Now, this dash means that this assignment has not been graded yet. So, out of 0 to 10, obviously there's nothing right now. Now, what is a little bit alarming is that you'll see 0 here and 0 here. The reason? It's not contributing to the grade yet. So that's all those two zeros on these sides mean. You'll also notice whenever it's a 0 because it's empty, because of this dash, you'll see the empty word right here on the calculated weight. So don't let that alarm you. Pay attention to this second column for the grade. And if it's a dash, then that means that they haven't turned it in yet. However, if it's a 0 and a 0 here, then you'll know that they didn't turn in the work. Odds are the teacher will have some sort of information right here in the feedback column that might say why it was late or that it was late, when it's due, things like that. You also will notice that this category or this column will not be empty. So this is still contributing to the grade even because it's a 0. So 33% of the grade is being affected in this category by this. Let's see, a couple of other things. Just like before, each category, oftentimes in most classes, is out of a percentage. So 60% of the math score is based off of this category right here, where we only have the 2 assignments so far. 10% of it is contributed to here, and then as you can see, there's nothing really in these categories yet, so they are empty right now. Let's see, you also will see on the next one the grade, so how the student is doing overall out of that category, so out of 60 potential points, they have 55, and then it makes it a 91%. So the most important thing is actually this number right here. It helps you understand how it's all breaking down, and that is because they got 100 in a very small thing, 90 in a large thing, and so that's how it all breaks down. The other thing that you'll notice is if you scroll to the bottom, it has the total for the semester. So in this case, they have an 87, which is a B, matches the 87 over here, and it also show up the same on the course total at the very bottom. So that's basically how the gradebook works now. Remember, dashes in this column and this column still means not graded and turned in yet. However, 0 here and 0 here means that there needs to be some attention to that. So if you have any questions, please let us know and have a wonderful day.